guys, Heavy Metal 95 here. Today we got a brand new video. Well, this is going to be on the whole obscurity on rock songs that you have never heard of before, but you listen to it on Reverb Nation, or if you wanted to come and check it out and all that. So, remember when I did my first obscure hard rock history video where I talked about the band Shadow? We're going to be talking about the song Night Driver, and this is going to be on this video for this one for the very first time, because we're long overdue for this one. So let's begin. So, the band Shadow, right? You might know them, they are on the film New Year's Evil, right? And they were first formed in Kennewick, Washington from 1973 until 1982. And this time, well, before I get to talk about the song Night Driver, we're going to be talking a quick little briefly thing on this. The lyrics to the song Night Driver were not been kept, but I did figure out when I was listening to it as well. So let's begin as well. By 1980 comes after Shadow has originally signed with the recording contract with Canon Records. They wanted to record the soundtrack for the movie New Year's Evil. The first song they have selected, when they were during the daytime rehearsals at Mom's Saloon in San Diego, California, they originally have the whole composition on whenever they pick a song they wanted to change the lyrics to, because when they changed the song as Night Driver, but before they started this song Night Driver was originally under the working title as The Driver, which is part of these press kits that on these concert venues as well. Well, it was part of the song listings on there. The song Night Driver was originally called The Driver as a working title. And that's how they changed the lyrics to the song Night Driver. However, the song was written by Ray Leonard or Cliff White or J.P. Pakalenka. That's the guitarist of the band Shadow in this one. They wrote the lyrics of how they were describing the song Night Driver, because about the characteristics in the lyrics, describing the character has the Cadillac, the Master Charge, gunning a house on the hill, always at large, as the character referring to itself as a night driver and a high flyer. When he has got the kind and the girl, he has the car and the curls. Especially, those are the lyrics of how it describes those are the lyrics in the song Night Driver, of how this led to the whole musical lyric characteristics of how it describes of how it goes in the song Night Driver. And then they repeat the verse after the guitar solo, and then that's anything new for this as well. Well, it's just basically the lyrics of how this goes, like, it's got the Cadillac, Master Charge, house on the hill, and always at large. And the characteristics are referring to itself as a night driver and high flyer. And it's got the kind, the girl, as well as the car, and the characteristics of how it's got the curls. especially, you know, those are the lyrics of the characteristics that had to be big in the medium, especially for whenever the band Shadow wrote the lyrics on Night Driver. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's just the lyrics as well. You may know it in the film New Year's Eve. Well, you may know that song, that it can be heard in the film New Year's Evil, because particularly for the whole thing for this as well. And not only that, however, when Shadow originally recorded the song Night Driver, this was recorded on a 4-track tape recorder at Mom's Saloon in San Diego, California, during the daytime rehearsal. The bassist of Shadow, Ray Leonard, and the guitarist of Shadow, Cliff White, had to use the original 4-track tape into the studio, and then they had to add guitars and the vocal parts with the help of... However, the drums were recorded by Rich Miller, who is the drummer of the band Shadow, during the daytime rehearsal at Mom's Saloon in San Diego, California. I think this was like during their first lunchtime session in Mom's Saloon in San Diego, California, because for one point they had to do this, which is after they, well, this was like how after they finished recording in the studio, when they wanted to add better guitar tracks and the vocals and such. As you expect for this as well, what Shadow had a lot to do for this one as well, because this has taken to another level for this, how, considering that this song is very obscure as well. And that's particularly of how I ever want to come across on the band Shadow did the song Night Driver. Not to be confused with the song of the same name by Tom Petty that came out in 2006. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the song Night Driver, the one that Shadow has recorded it on a 4-track tape recorder during the daytime rehearsals at Mom's Saloon in San Diego, California, in 1980, when they wanted to record it for the soundtrack for the film New Year's Evil, which is in the whole in-production thing for the song to be recorded. Because after they finished recording the demo tracks of the demo track on the song, the original composition of the song Night Driver for what Shadow did, this is part happened around during their lunchtime session as well. This is a lot more common for the song. How at one point for what the band Shadow had a lot to do for this one as well. And in the end, the song Night Driver revealed to be the first song to be heard in the scene in the movie New Year's Evil on December 19th, 1980. During the scene in the film New Year's Evil, after they listened to the killer's first recordings of his murders in the film New Year's Evil, about midnight Eastern Standard Time, as well as the police detective Mike Norris said to Diane Sullivan, Blaze herself, about the killer has used a voice processor to the vocal characteristics. That's probably in the scene in the film New Year's Evil, and as you hear in the background in the film, if you ever seen the film New Year's Evil, during that scene, when Detective Mike Norris of the Los Angeles police, said to Diane Sullivan, Blaze herself, in the movie New Year's Evil, that the killer has used some kind of a voice processor with the vocal characteristics. And the song that you recognize and you hear in the movie New Year's Evil is basically the song Night Driver by Shadow. Because they performed in the movie, but it was never included on the soundtrack, unfortunately. The rumors have it as well. The rumors have that New Year's Evil wanted to be originally to be available on the soundtrack available under Canon Records and Tapes, which is still not even proven. But it was only that you notice in the movie trailers, TV spots, and even the end credits of the movie New Year's Evil. Needless to say, if you have ever listened to the song Night Driver, look up the name of it under the band Shadow, and they're on Reverb Nation. Especially to those has ever listened to them on Reverb Nation, because it's always been kept when it's been on Reverb Nation. And this is particularly how I want to come by on these obscure hard rock songs that they have never listened to before, or if they are familiar with, or if you have heard it and you recognize in the movie New Year's Evil. This got you to another level for this as well. So now you know for this one as well. That's anything new when I come by to obscure hard rock songs, as if you were familiar with as well, I guess. So now you know. So that's going to be it for my obscure rock song history video on the song Night Driver by Shadow for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. And be sure to hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates. If you missed anything new for this video as well, accordingly. And that's all I have what I got for today. This is Heavy Metal 95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. This is Heavy Metal 95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you soon for more videos I got on plan for what's in store. Be sure to stay tuned for more surprises that are coming on the way. Goodbye for now.